1970, a medium price house cost only $24,000. In 2019, that same medium price house is now $240,000. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you bought a house in the 1970s, that house would have average cost you about $24,000. That same house today goes for $240,000. So you're asking yourself, well, Mike, how can one house cost only 24K and then the same exact house sometime later costs $240,000? I just have one, the answer is one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's called the Federal Reserve. Now, for some of you guys may not know what the Federal Reserve is, they're just a bunch of central bankers. They're a cartel of banking, the richest people around the world, and they're printing money. They are printing money, okay? So they have a little printing machine, right? And there's a guy there, and they're feeding it money, right? And this money, everyone else goes and works for. They go sweat, they go drive in traffic, they miss their kids' baseball games and do all this stuff just for this money. But these Federal Reserve guys over here are printing money. They're printing money for almost for free, okay? Because all they have to pay for is the paper and the ink, okay? And the situation is that they have printed so much money, which means and a term they call inflation because of too much printing, okay? And the side effect is that everything around us, if it's from your milk or if it's from your bread or if it's from your, in this case, real estate, has increased dramatically. Okay. Now, guys, this is unbelievable. The same exact house, if you bought it in the 70s, it would cost 24. The same exact home will now cost $240,000. So what has changed? Well, the only thing that has changed is the Federal Reserve has printed so much money that they've diluted the buying power of the average man. As the average men, doctors, CPAs, lawyers, we work for this money. They're printing so much money that our buying power decreases. So let's take one of these guys. Let's say his name is Sal and or Sam. It's easier. And let's say Sam goes to work and in 1 month he brings in $2,000 a month. Okay. Well, Sam used to go to the store and with $500, let's say buy 100 items at Kroger. Well, after the Federal Reserve prints more money in this upcoming crash, okay, Sam will still get his $2,000 if he's one of the lucky ones that doesn't lose his job, right? He's still going to get that $2,000. But now he goes to the store and he wants to buy $500, but now that $500 only gets him 80 items, okay, versus the 100 items of last time. See, this is a hidden tax. This is a theft of your wealth, of your time. Doesn't matter if you're a business owner, if you're a real estate investor, if you're working for labor worker, if you're working for your time, trading your time for money, that if you think you're making X amount of dollars every week, every month, there's inflation, especially in the recession and depression that's about to come. And even in the last 2006, 2007 so-called recession, they print out so much money and that makes all of our buying powers less and less and less. However, they fool us because in our banking account, we'll still have that $2,000. Our paycheck will still be the $2,000. In this case, Sam's paycheck will still be $2,000. However, his purchasing power of his $500 for groceries used to get him 100 items. Now it only gets him 80 items. And the same exact simplistic example is what was happening here. Now, back in the days, $1 would buy you a lot of stuff. Today, $1 is almost like having you know, 1 cent or 10 cents at the very max. So whatever you could buy back in the 70's, 1970's, for $1, today you can buy the same exact thing with 10 cents. Okay, and that's inflation. Now, why does that matter to you? Okay, why does that matter to me? Well, these bankers are constantly printing money and they're robbing you and they're taxing you and they don't allow you to spend a lot of time with your friends or your family or to be your dreams because you're so worried about paying your bills or making ends meet or paying debt services to these people where they're just printing the money. And so what I teach at Mr. No Fluff is to say F the bankers and don't borrow money and actually have freedom, because in many of these free countries like America, Great Britain, so many other places, you can be your dreams with very little amount of money because you live in one of these free countries, and all that requires is creativity, imagination. This is a great example why everyone should join my mastermind. We meet every Saturday for an hour. I usually stay longer. I answer every your questions. I help you quit the rat race. I help you start a business. I'll help you start get into real estate. If you're an agent, I help you get more listing. If you're a professional investor, I help you do more deals. If you're new, I help you structure deals, negotiate how to find the deals, so many different things. And all that is just for $76 a month, ladies and gentlemen, okay? $76 a month. That's $19 a week. I mean, you can't go wrong with something like this. This is not a cable bill what you sit there on the couch and consume. This is something that you invest and you put between your ears and you go take action and you harvest from it. So my mastermind, you could get more information at MrNoFluff.com, guys. Okay. This mastermind is normally $1,000 a month. I'm having the flash sale for $76 a month, ladies and gentlemen. And you also get one of our advanced course called the Mother Course included. It teaches you how to find motivated sellers, teaches you how to do seller financing so you don't have to go to a bank. It teaches you how to market, how to negotiate, how to structure deals, how to cold call, everything you need to know. That is also included. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hustle and bustle. Don't take no for an answer. I'll see you in my mastermind. Here's what I want you to do next. Go to mrnofluff.com and join the Abundance Club. And also click the like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think the crash is coming? Peace.